Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And Owen! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And we have our very first corner. Scholes with the short one. Scholes. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Venezia are looking to go forward now. Pedri. Valverde. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
It's Casillas for me, because if he gets a little busy in this game, he has the talent and vast experience to cope with pretty much anything. He can be in a...
Oh, shooting chance! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised, because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Benfica are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Van Nistelrooy ploughing through the middle. And the finish! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Subimendi. Scholes. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Chouameni. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Now this could be a chance. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, that was vital.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Pass somewhat off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Roberto Carlos. Van Nistelrooy! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Valverde. Kvaratskhelia. Van Nistelrooy charging forward, the ball at his feet. And here's Kvaratskhelia.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Hakimi. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Subimendi, and he's had it nicked away. Mbappe, picked out brilliantly. Decent hit! And he's there to belt it away. Great ball, and he's in here. And the shot! Oh, what has happened here? And another try! Same again, same outcome.
Venezia really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Hakimi. And that has put paid to that. Mbappe. And claimed it back swiftly. Great ball if he can get there. Mbappe. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. There's the shot! He's keen, determined to have his say. And it's going to be another corner. Venezia have their second corner now. Tries to get it clear. He's got away. Can he put it away? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Venezia have their third corner. And they've got a throw. Hakimi. Now Subimendi. Musiala. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Owen. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Valverde. Oh, super find. Oh, that's fabulous. And that is expertly dealt with. Chouameni. Hakimi. And he's taking no chances there. And there's the end of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And the second half gets underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Roberto Carlos. Scholes. Now Subimendi. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
This is the time you need that pace.
Hakimi. And he's picked out the run. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, well played, well played. Van Nistelrooy. Pedri. He has found a way through. And he's gone backward here. Bellingham.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to win.
Real chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Mbappe. Good running, strong and purposeful. No, again there's no way through. And he can clear it away. Hakimi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Back into the middle. Musiala. Owen. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Valverde. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mosquera. Pedri. Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. Roberto Carlos. Now Subimendi. Roberto Carlos. It's a good spell of possession, this. Played back in. He's got the shot away! It's off target and by quite a way. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Vinicius Junior. And he cuts out the supply. Finish. Now the finish! He's got to be quick to recover this. Well, the counter could be on here. Oh, important interception. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele puts his foot on the gas.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's Dembele. Fernandez. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Tchouaméni with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Brilliantly cut out. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Now it's Gnabry. Gnabry. Terrific header! And yes, it's there! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to...
Pedro Neto! Venezia clearly now in lead preservation mode. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Oh, he really got hold of that. Chooses to go cross-field. Diaz. And that's it. Benfica suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Benfica desperately failing to impose themselves on the game.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. David Villa, Jim, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably two things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to mould himself into any formation the team wants, often ploughing a lonely furrow up front. And second, having such a hugely impressive goal-scoring record, despite often being burdened with having to take free kicks and corners.
Put it all together, and you've got one of the finest strikers of his generation.
Exactly.
Koundé. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Couldn't squeeze it through. Benfica appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Benfica with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And here's Neymar. Gets his head to it! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box.
There could be trouble here. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos plays it short. He's been picked out. And the ball's come loose here. Has a shot! Goal! Benfica! He has gobbled up his 20th goal. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Hakimi. Benfica are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Owen. It's a goal kick. And now the breakaway. That's a nicely measured pass. And he's managed to get free. Roberto Carlos gets it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Otamendi. Javi Guerra. David, and the shot! And it's come back out to him. And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Almeida very nearly made that count from a combination of luck and good judgment.
Played up towards the front line. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Almeida receives it in a good position here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Javi Guerra. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Roberto Carlos. Now Costa Curta. Fernandez. He's found a way through. Oh, sweet feet. He's in space and looking for options. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Kukçu. Valencia have reclaimed it. Lino. David Villa. Oh, it's come loose. Zubimendi with the clearance. 5 minutes till the break. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Javi Guerra. Almeida.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's shifting through the gears here. And he's there to get it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
And it's Cancelo. There's the whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Benfica go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now, and we get some free-flowing football.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Time and again they are repelled. Kukçu.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Zubimendi. Koundé. Now Zubimendi. And he's in on goal. And that's not going to reach. Jordi Alba. Lino. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Roberto Carlos has found the net here, of course. And here's Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Benfica just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Jordi Alba. Javi Guerra. Koundé cuts it out. Hakimi. He won't be happy with that one. Lino. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that's a throw-in. Hakimi does really well to win the ball there. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Almeida, good read, needed to be.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Zubimendi, and he's forced to go back. Kukçu. Lino did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Koundé getting this one clear. That's a sharp pass. David Villa.
Oh, really well played. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's picked his way through. Lino.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ferran Torres. Oh, shooting chance! He's going for goal! So close to drawing level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 8.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Roberto Carlos. Número 22. Neymar. Número 10.
Almeida with the short one.
Owen. Número 11.
Well, there's the clearance.
Número 7. Scholes. Número 5.
Lino.
42. Número 9.
Valencia have a free kick. Some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Great chance! Caught offside that time. Benfica close now to seeing this one through to the end. Javi Guerra. Now there's a fine ball. Romario! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Diaz. Oh, what a mistake! He has found the way through. Hits one! They've done it! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! A momentary lapse exploited with glee. All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what...
He's had a shot! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Benfica take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moment...
Shot a goal! Decent enough try. All hands on deck for this one. They've played it short. Pinches it off him. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Benfica have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. So Manchester welcomes yet another grand fixture, all present here at one of English football's grandest shrines. He's going for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Al Nassr with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Punched away. Costa Curta, over to the other side. Tony Adams, and he'll shoot here. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Roberto Carlos. Adams gets across to intercept that. Nedved. It's Nedved!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Traoré. Zubimendi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Musiala finds himself offside. Roberto Carlos. And Adams. And it's Chiellini. Roberto Carlos. And he's picked out the run. Corner number 2 then. Defending of the desperate variety. He's tried one! And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, there's the clearance. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now, this could be a chance. Iniesta. Has a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Iniesta. That pass has been well intercepted. Benfica still without a single shot on target. Hakimi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's a loose ball, and again! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunism that many of his ilk show. Masterful anticipation.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Al Nassr clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And they've got a throw. Adams. Now Costa Curta. Adams. And it's Nedved. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's played him through. Musiala, and he's certainly onside here. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now that's well seen too. He can run onto that. He's free, he has got space. Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's found him in space. Nedved! And he's following up. Big moment! Massive goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Al Nassr have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the...
Oh, shooting chance! This time, surely! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Some resolute defending there.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And here's Nedved. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
The local police.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
There's the start of the second half.
Benfica really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Chiellini. Costa Curta. Van der Vaart. Driving on and making good progress. That's tidy. Shot a goal! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Al Nassr are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal...
Musiala! Iniesta. Now it's Mbappe. Benfica needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Adams. Here's Chouameni. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lovely. He's had a shot! They've done it!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Iniesta. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Hakimi. Chiellini makes the interception.
The attendance for this
Benfica
match was
may only be one behind, but they're
71,898.
showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Goes in for the header! And it's come back out to him. Same again, same outcome.
Al Nassr really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Tchouameni gets over and intercepts. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Kokchu. That's a nicely measured pass. And he's cut it out.
Benfica are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Owen, and the shot! He's scored! Benfica are back in business.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Number
benches.
15, Mbappe.
We have ourselves a
Number
real
8.
game here.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Number 13, Adams. Coming on the field.
That's
number
just playing it
9,
safe and simple.
Number 24, Rodrigo. Number 42,
And it's
Thiago.
Modric.
Number 11, Modric.
Well
Number
timed,
5,
excellent interception.
Nesta. Substitution in progress.
Very nicely done. Musiala! He scores! And again they hit the front. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitutions taking place.
Benfica making consecutive changes here. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Hakimi is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Rodrigo! Oh, that was vital. Adams gets good distance on it. Collier.
Kohler really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nedved, up he goes! It's in! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Can he put it away? Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. Well, he's very much the go-to guy. This is right up his street.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And here's Bellingham. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And he was alert to it. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Zubimendi calmly anticipates. Now it's Pedro Neto. Oh, that looks a cracking... It's Neymar! That has not worked out as planned.
Neymar really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect.
Oh, that's a key interception. That has been cut short. Pedro Neto. That's a sharp pass. And we're done. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty...